Hi everyone, it's Tammy and I want to do September's favorites. Today is October 3rd, so I need to get this out and done, and I just did my ride or die makeup, so I thought that while I was upstairs I would show you some of the makeup that is my favorites. One thing that I noticed when I was doing that was my e.l.f. glitter primer is almost out, so I thought that I would show you this and say that this is like a $3 eyeshadow primer, and for the money I would certainly recommend it, and it is a repurchase for me. This is my second one and I can tell that I am almost out of it, so that would be something I would say would be one of my favorites. Another favorite, I'm looking at makeup to see if there's anything in this bag that I want to talk about. Not exactly. Another makeup favorite that I always use is this CoverGirl two-step makeup. I have a new one over here. I just it's not exactly the same color, but it's called Outlast. This has been around for years and years, and sometimes it comes like this with two different things, sometimes it comes in one. Either way, it is one of my favorites. I love it. It's what I have on today. This one is, I use it almost every day, so that is a favorite. Another favorite I thought that I would show you was my hair stuff. Not that one. Where are you? This Catwalk Curls Rock Amplifier. I love the Catwalk brand for my curly hair. It really works really well. I use this when I get out of the shower. When my hair is still wet, I just take a squirt of it, and literally I just use a squirt. It comes like this, and it lasts for a while since I do only use one squirt with every shampoo. And I don't shampoo my hair every day because my hair, I used to do that, but that is so bad for my hair, and I didn't even realize it because I thought, you know, I just want to get clean every day, so I take a shower every day and wash my hair every day. Oh my gosh, my hair is so much better when I just wash it like twice or 3 times a week. Twice is probably more like it, every 3 or 4 days. But then I just use a squirt of this, and so this seems to last a long time. So there's that. And then my hairspray, my favorite, Big Sexy Hair by Sexy Hair. This is the Play and Spray. They have a spray or spray and play. There is a spray and play harder. That one's great too. That one just is a little more, like, what do they call it? Like, it makes your hair a little stiffer, and it's supposed to hold it a little tighter or a little harder. But that is definitely a favorite. Favorite. Love it. And then my favorite mascara, and I know I've talked about this before in one video. I don't remember if it was a favorites video, but it's been a while if it was. But is this Physicians Formula Fiber Mascara. It is fabulous. It's what I have on my eyes right now. I don't always wear this because it is, I mean, I don't know. I don't always feel like I need the extra oomph. But to me, and I have never ever worn fake eyelashes. I actually tried once and I couldn't figure out how to get them on my eye. So I have some because I wanted to try them, but I can't do it. I don't know. So I'm going to wait for my daughter to get here, and then hopefully she can show me, because she's been doing it because she was a dancer forever. I remember putting them on her when she was young, so I know how to do it because I can do it to somebody else, but to do it to myself, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I can't do it. So this is my favorite. I also enjoy, there's a couple others I like. I like this Lights, Camera, Lashes, and I like the Better Than Sex mascara as well, but that's probably my favorites. And then I think that's all the favorites of makeup I'm going to do. And then I'll go downstairs and I'll show you some of my candles and maybe some of my craft favorites. And a perfume favorite, I just purchased this. This is Coach. And it's really nice. I'm going to put some on right now. It is a little bit, I did a whole thing on it. So, I mean, it's a little bit florally, but a little bit, I don't know, it just smells very, to me, it smells very sophisticated and nice, and it smells just warm. Yeah, that's a good description. Warm. I like that. That's how it smells. So yeah, those are my favorites right now, and I think that's all that I'm going to show upstairs. So I will be back with some more. Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and I'm continuing the favorites. So I'm downstairs in my craft room, and I have lots of favorites. I feel like, and there was one more makeup thing that I brought down here because I knew that I usually do my favorites down here, and this is the Creamy Natural Clean Normal Skin number 120. I don't know if this is CoverGirl. Yes, CoverGirl. Just makeup, and this I use. Well, I haven't repurchased it, but I plan to. So that's another reason why it's down here, so I can write it down. There's a tiny bit left. I could probably get another use or two out of this. But, yeah, I liked it a lot. So instead of the BB cream that I used, I would maybe use this. So there's that. Let's get into some drinks. This is amazing. This is Entenmann's Keurig cup, and it's in the flavor Party Cake. And oh my word, it's actually what I have and I'm enjoying this morning. This is a Monday morning. It is 7:53 in the morning. I should be at work, but I'm playing hooky today and tomorrow so that I can get some stuff done. Tomorrow I have mentioned is my my son's birthday. He's going to be 17. So I don't know. That's not the real reason that I'm staying home, because we're giving him my old car, which is nice. And I don't know why I'm going into all this, but I want to get a bow and stuff to put on it, and I'm going to write on the windows. So I'm going to do all that. But this is awesome. I have one left, but good thing I went back to Tuesday morning and purchased another box. So I've almost finished the whole box, Tanya. Tomorrow I will have finished the box, because unless I have another cup today, which is entirely possible since I'm home. I like to drink coffee throughout the day lots of times, and sometimes I even drink it like all day long. The caffeine doesn't really bother me. So I like that. But in the winter time, usually I drink more coffee just because, you know, it's hot. But it's definitely fall weather right now, and I'm loving it. So another one of my favorites is, thanks to Tanya, I got hooked on this Peach Tranquility tea by Tivana. It is so good, guys. I'm just going to open this because this is a repurchase. I purchased this on Amazon. It is a little bit pricey. It's 2 of these for like $7, and these make 2 cups. So it's a little pricey. I'll leave the link down below if I think about it. But it is so good, and I don't know if you guys can see it. I hope you can. I don't want it to spill out because it's like gold. But see it in there? There is some beauty in there. There's like real peaches. It's awesome. I'm not kidding. I love tea anyway. I wouldn't say I'm a huge tea drinker. And if I had a choice of tea or coffee, I'd usually choose coffee. But I can tell you that with this tea, I don't even put sugar in it. And I love it. And I am definitely a sweet tea drinker. So that's one of the things I like about it. It's like no calories, no anything. And it's wonderful. And it's pineapple and peaches pretty much is what the flavor is. It's really good. And I don't even think it'll be so good. I mean, so like peach and pineapple, I think, are summery kind of fruits. I don't feel like I'm going to just want to drink this in the summer. I think in the winter I'll want to drink this too. I feel like my glasses are leaving a huge glare, so I will try to do this without my glasses on. I wear them more and more. So let's see. Do I want to get into candles next? I'm going to talk about a card that my daughter sent me. This is one of my favorites for sure. She is so sweet. I love that she thought of me and sent me a card. It's just gorgeous. And it also has, I'm trying to do a favorite verse every month to share with you guys. And I think this is really nice. I guess it's kind of cheating because it's on this card, but I think that's what I'm going to use for my verse. And I am going to put my glasses on so I can read it to you. This is from Philemon 1:3. I don't even know if I've heard of that book, the Bible. It's in the Message Bible. But it says, God's best to you, Christ's blessings on you. And when I was thinking about what to use, and I saw this, I thought it said Philippians, so I was just going with it. So now I'm kind of confused. I know I sound ignorant, so I'm just going to stop talking and I will look it up. But I think that as we enter the holiday season, and I know that this might be a little early for some of you because it's only October, but for me, I think that the holiday season starts in October because I love Halloween, and this is when all of the stuff starts happening, at least in my house. And I'm trying to get to my Bible Gateway. So to me, this is the start of the holidays, and that can bring a lot of emotion to some people. And I don't know why I'm getting so chatty, but some holidays are easier than others, and sometimes the holidays can be very lonely. Sometimes they can be very daunting. They can be expensive. They can be a lot of negative feelings can come with the holidays. And when I read this passage, that's what made me think of it when it said, God's best to you, Christ's blessings on you. I know, like, for example, my ex-husband was stressing over my son's birthday, which is tomorrow. My ex-husband has some issues going on, and oh, it is there. Huh. Philemon, I never knew. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I didn't know. Where is that in the Bible? I'm gonna have to find that. The New Testament. Huh. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad. And my ex was stressing over not having the money that he wants to have to give my son the gift that he wants to give him. And my son is 17, and I'm like, Leo, that's his name. You know that the most important thing is your time and yourself. So, just bless him with what you've been blessed with. You may not feel like you have the blessings that you want. You may not feel like you can give what you want to give at all times, including the holidays, especially the holidays. But just anything that you have to give as a part of you is phenomenal. And I know that I'm giving my son the car, and I've just said that. And but just so you know, my ex gave my daughter his car, so it's not like he hasn't done the same thing. So he's going to detail the car for Alex, which is fabulous. I'm like, that's a perfect gift. And he's like, well, I can't give it to him until after you've given him your gift, which is fine. I'm going to give him the gift today because tomorrow is his birthday, and he's been grounded because he made some poor choices. So actually, he's ungrounded now, but tomorrow on his birthday, he wanted to go out with his girlfriend instead of his family, which is kind of sad. But on the other hand, he's been with us for the last few months. No, not that long. Few weeks. Well, maybe a month. 3 or 4 weeks of his grounding. He's been, at one of our houses and been hanging out with his parents. So I get it. And he wants to go to dinner with his girlfriend. So fine. That's fine. So Leo can't give him his present, or Leo is going to give him his present on his birthday. And all he has to do is make a voucher and say he's going to give it. And I know that my ex knows how to do that. So when I read this, God's best to you, Christ's blessings on you, it makes me feel like you just have to know what's important. And it's so not the material things. It's so not all these crafts and all. I'm showing you my favorites video right now, and I'm interrupting it for some reason. I don't know. I'm feeling chatty, I guess. But it's so true. None of this is important. You know what's important. The makeup, the fancy drinks, the fun candles. It's fun and it's all extras, and you know what? It adds to it. If that makes you happy, then by all means, do what makes you happy. But also remember what's important, and be sure to count your blessings along the way. You are so blessed. Every one of us. I mean, the fact that you're watching this on YouTube is a blessing. The fact that I'm filming this on YouTube is a huge blessing. So that's all that means. So just count your blessings and know that Christ has given you blessings and you have a multitude of them. When you're not feeling it, which is where I went with this with the holidays, because I know last holiday season was the hardest for me because I was just not in a good place. But I kept trying to focus on the small things, and finally I got through it. And it is true. The small things are just as important as the big things. If you, I mean, just count your blessings, no matter how small you think they are. You'll get through it. Okay, so I am off my soapbox, and let's get back to some more fun stuff. So I have burnt, I don't know, quite a few candles. Maybe not as many, well, definitely not as many as Cat and Paws, my friend Gretchen, or some others. And I don't know if I have, oh, I do have one over there. Okay, so I have Victoria's by Candles by Victoria. I burnt Fair Day. And I didn't even write anything on here. My goal was to write stuff on. And I enjoyed this. It wasn't actually my favorite, but I did enjoy it. Oh, that's right. I burnt this one at work. It smelled more... No, it was good. I liked it a lot. So Fair Day, now that I'm remembering that, this is the one I burnt at work. This was very good. I did like it. So scratch what I said earlier. Fair Day was very good. It smelled sweet and smelled kind of like people would come into my office and they'd be like, oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. I said, I know. And it's, you know, it was this. So, yeah. I burnt one of Mimi's tarts, the Pink Sands Yankee type. There were two in here, so I burnt one, and I loved it. It smells so much like the Pink Sands from Yankee, but the throw is phenomenal. I definitely recommend Mimi's tarts. Love. I burnt Vanilla Custard. I'm going to have to put on my glasses. I'm sorry. Vanilla Custard by 10 Digit Creations, and it was fair. It smells vanilla-y. The throw was poor. The smell was good. So there you go. I am about 5 feet from my burner, and I couldn't smell it. But when I got up to it, I could smell it. Another Mimi's Tarts, Fresh Peach Cotton Candy Marshmallow Fluff. This one, I didn't smell the cotton candy as much as I wanted to. It smelled more peachy and sweet. It was very good. I would recommend. I would repurchase, but it wasn't as cotton candy as I was hoping. Just because I really want something that's very cotton candy-y. This one was Pumpkin Pecan Waffle Buttered Toffee Apple Crunch from Mimi's Tarts. I burnt quite a few Mimi's Tarts, didn't I? Oh my word. Oh my word. This one was fabulous. I would totally recommend this one. The Pumpkin Pecan Waffle Buttered Toffee Apple Crunch. Good stuff. Another Mimi's Tarts was the Bumbleberry one. This one was good. It smelled like it whatever the smell was in here is what it smelled like. And the throw was good. All of her throws have been very good. Yeah, it's not one of my favorites. I would probably repurchase it because it smelled nice. It was a kind of a Kool-Aid-y, kind of a sweet, fruity smell like that. But I would say, you know, it's not necessarily one of my favorites, but I enjoyed it, and I would certainly use it again. So that was all from Mimi's, it looks like. I have a couple from Yankee. I did the vanilla cupcake and Yankee candle, which of course smells delicious, but the throw, again, is awful. It's just not good. I was not impressed. Would not repurchase. Yankee Candle Centerpiece Passion Fruit Martini. This throw was really good. It smells like a boat drink. It smells like you're in the middle of the ocean. This was good. Front Porch Grape Ice Cream. I gave this one a 5 because it smelled a lot like grape. Smelled like it was supposed to smell. This is from Front Porch Candle Company. I really liked it. And I think this is one of the grunges. And then I did a Front Porch Candle Company Pink Sugar Birthday Cake. And I gave that one a 5 as well. So my scale is of 5. So that's pretty good. I mean, it's as good as it gets. It smelled like it was supposed to smell, and I really liked it. So there's that. Then I have Hansel and Gretel's House from HHS and Haley's Heavenly Scents. I couldn't remember the name of it. Not my favorite. I like the smell. The throw is poor. I'm going to burn some more of hers because I want to give her a fair chance. But I have not really been impressed so far. And I hate that because I really want to like it. So I'm trying. Let's see. What are my other favorites? I wrote some down. Oh, my favorite show has been Hawaii Five-0. I never watched the first versions of it, and now I'm even kind of thinking, should I go back and watch those? Because I love the new version of Hawaii Five-0. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Liz, for telling me about it because I love it. I caught up with all the seasons, and now it's starting, I think it's 7th season, and I haven't watched any of those yet because I kind of like to wait and watch them. I like to watch a bunch in a row, and I can't do that yet because there's only been a couple. So I might still watch them. I'm just not big on TV. I do more Netflix or YouTube. So usually when I'm in the family room, my husband is hogging the TV. Now, I could watch whatever I wanted if I wanted to, but I'm not so big on it. So usually if the TV is on in there, he's watching something. So I'm dumb. Let's see. What else? Oh, my favorite time. Oh, I have 2 favorite times this month that were just fabulous. And both of them I have put online. One of them was my sweet visit with my daughter, who I hadn't seen for a little bit. And when I got to visit her and give her a hug, oh my gosh, it warmed my heart. I love that girl. It was so nice. mm. And the other time was my wonderful visit with my sweet friend Tanya, who we were both nervous because we had never met each other. We'd only talked online. We met from YouTube. She started watching my channel, and then she started doing it, and then she started purchasing some stuff from Stampin' Up, and then she became a demonstrator under me, and it's been fabulous. So we've talked, and not even, I wouldn't say we'd talked a bunch, but you kind of get to know people a little bit from watching their YouTube channels. If they're real, you kind of know how they are, and she's real, and I'm real, so we knew that we would enjoy each other, but oh my gosh, she is like my soul sister. I love her. We had such a great time. I don't like people in general. I know that sounds really awful, and that sounds worse than I mean it to sound, but like, I like to be home. I like my comfort. I like having my surroundings. And so maybe it's not that I don't like people. It's more like I like to be home. I don't know. I don't know a better way to say it. Like, even if I'm doing something fun that I love, like if I'm shopping at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or whatever, which I love to do, usually there's a time when I'm like, okay, I got it. I'm done. I just need to go home. Even if it's only been an hour. I mean, and it kind of depends. Sometimes, and I say people because if there's a ton of people there, I do not like it. I'm just done. So like even sometimes going to things that I think are fun, like let's say the fair, I enjoy going to the fair, but if there's a ton of people there, I'm not going to have a great time. I'd rather just go home and be home. I don't like a lot of crowds. So that's where I say I don't like people. I mean, I like individual people, and I like you guys. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. So with that, what I mean is we spent Monday and Tuesday together. Monday we spent a few hours together, and then we went to dinner together. And then Tuesday we literally spent at least 12 hours in a row together, which is unheard of for me with a friend. I do not do that. I wasn't home at all. I don't do that at all. I don't feel that enjoyment usually. I was totally myself. We made those YouTube videos. I was in my comfort zone. It was weird. I don't click with people that easily usually. And especially when I know, I mean, that was my time off, that's treasured time that you take off. Like today I took off, and it's, you kind of have your own plan when you take days off. You're an adult. You don't get a million days off. You don't get summer vacation, all that jazz. So, your responsibilities are huge. And when you get time to yourself, it's precious. And I would spend 18,000 more days with her. I didn't even care. I loved her. It was so great. So that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, usually the only person that I feel that way with, the only people that I feel that way with are my husband. I can spend hours and hours with him. But even him, you know, and this is going to sound weird, maybe. I don't know. I'm just venting. I'm just talking today. Woo. But even with my husband, you know, we have different interests. So if I stayed 12 hours with him and just talked to him, we would have a ball. We'd laugh. You know, it'd be fun. But when it comes to hobbies and stuff, he would go and do his thing, and I would come and do my thing. So it would be a little different. And with her, it was neat because her hobbies are my hobbies. So we went to the dollar store and loved it. We went to Tuesday morning and loved it. I mean, we went to Target. I mean, who else would you do that with? I would never have a friend come to town from another state and say, let's go to Target, you know? No, I wouldn't do that. So it was fantastic. It was like, I don't know, it was just great. And then the other people that I could do that with, well, my daughter for sure, we can spend time together, but she is a very independent young lady and she enjoys her time alone too. And she is not crafty. So I mean, I could spend 12 hours with her and we would have fun, but it's more like Dennis, where you kind of like, okay, he kind of does his thing, she kind of does her thing. And that's the same with my son. My son probably would not spend 12 hours with me. He'd be like, Mom, yeah, he's a teenager and it's fine. So it's weird for me to have somebody like that we totally connected and totally felt good about. So I'm going to end it with that because that was some happy, happy times. I do have some crafty favorites. I don't know. I'm not even going to get into them right now because my desk is a mess because I'm working on a mini album. And yeah, I guess just know that I love me some Stampin' Up. I love me some of the Affirma. I think that's what they're calling it. Like just the little things that you can put in things. And I'm loving mini albums. So those are my favorites. All right. I'll talk to you soon. The light's kind of weird anyway. Bye.